can dance. We're all trying to hold it back, but we can dance. It's all right. We love our we love our music here. It's great.
It's great. It's great.
But we've got just a couple of minutes left to talk about to just wrap up. But the museum, it's cdq.gov/museum.
Museum.
And it's the Albuquerque Museum of Art and History.
Right.
And it seems like right now it's a lot more history than art.
It's actually a great combination of both. We have a good balance right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, our friend Titus was on yesterday. He was showing us all about his new show that he helped curate. That was awesome about that was he has not just kind of the modern art that I think a lot of us knew in Albuquerque, Raymond Johnson pieces, that kind of stuff. But he has Folsom points going back 12,000 years.
Yeah. So when we say art history, we really mean art and history.
Right. Yeah, I love it. So we can check out that, and we can download the
And that's
app,
called Visualizing Albuquerque.
Visualizing Albuquerque, and that's going to be up till when?
Till Killer Heels comes
Till
to
May.
town. Right.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. You can download your new app so you can get all of the Albuquerque museums.
Yes, it's available on Apple Store.
Apple and Android?
App Store, and not Android yet, but
Not
we're working
Android
on
yet.
it.
Excellent.
And it's just called Albuquerque Museum app.
Great, great. And do you guys have an app? Like for what kinds of clinical trials you're doing?
No, we should.
But you can go to abqct.com and you can find out everything there.
Right.
And find out all of the different trials you're doing.
Yes.
Cool. And what's your favorite one coming up?
Coming up, gosh, I have to think. There's a lot.
Is it devices? Is it drugs? Is
It's
it
mostly drugs.
injectables?
It's mostly
Is
drugs.
it,
And a lot of injectables. That's where it's all headed, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where the big growth is.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You're
where the
saying
exciting stuff is.
Proteins and other things. What do you even solve with that? What are you looking for? What are you trying to do?
Well, it all depends. I mean, so we're trying to target even more, you know, and have the absorption more.
You're trying to find out the absorption rates and everything of the proteins into muscles and
Yeah, exactly. And just cut down on the side effects more than anything else, you know. So what's exciting about these proteins is the ability to sort of avoid that, maybe not have as many complications.
Are there side effects? Are you guys finding a lot of them with these?
Well, there's always side effects with everything. Yeah. I mean, there's side effects with your caffeine too, you know.
Oh, so. that's why I drink it. I drink it for the side
Yeah,
effects.
exactly. So yeah, there always is. We run into them. It's our job to, you know, be honest and tell them what's going on, you know. So they need to know.
Absolutely. And then Right to Work, it's heading to the Senate here soon.
Yes.
And do you think that your arguments made a difference, or do we know yet?
I hope they did.
Yeah.
I hope, you know, I think it's really important that we base public policies on good math, not kindergarten math, because the stakes are really high. The research, the good scientific research shows that Right to Work will really hurt New Mexicans. And so I think it's important for people to get involved, to be educated about how we, you know, how we evaluate, you know, the impact of legislation.
And we can find the studies that you're referencing on the web pretty easily?
Yes, and on my personal website, I've listed the op-eds that I've written. And
TamaraK.com.
TamaraK.com.
And you can find everything there. That's great. And we have our own awesome website here where you can find, you know, pictures of me, clips of the show. It's great. TheMorningBrew.tv. It's one of my favorite places to go. Check it out. It's all brand new. Talking about the Boulder Brew here on The Morning Brew. And then we also have our own awesome social media feeds. And you can find clips of the show on YouTube at Morning Brew. And then on Facebook at Morning Brew Show. And then tweet us. Find us every minute of the day at My Morning Brew on Twitter. I know you guys are on Facebook too at the museum. Do you have a Twitter feed too?
We probably do, but I don't do it, so I can't tell you about it.
I've been addicted to the Twitter feeds because, you know, during the Oscars Sunday night, we were watching the Oscars. I kept checking. I was the guy in the theater with the phone. I was that guy. But I was watching my Twitter feed blowing up with like, she shouldn't have won. This other guy should have won. It was amazing. But I think everybody loved it with Selma. And the awesome performance by John Legend and Common. That was amazing. Did you guys see that?
I did actually.
You did a good job. He did a good job emceeing.
Well, thank you.
It was movie trivia night.
It was movie trivia night at the Chemo on Sunday. And the guys from Louis Rock and Reels were there. And the whole thing was to benefit the museum. So I can't wait to see how much money we raised for the museum because that goes to all of the shows.
It really helps support our education programs mostly.
Sending the bus to school kids so we can go, so they can see the brand new exhibit.
Exactly.
And then we can get down on the giant map and we can see where our house is.
That's right. You can find your house.
Awesome. Well, tomorrow we got Adam from Albuquerque from the magazine, Up With People, and Colleen McRoberts from the county. We'll see you tomorrow on The Morning Brew with Friends.